Hello and welcome to part 10 of the series. Our expansion is not stopping, so let's get straight into it. So our employee right now should be trained constantly because we assigned her to the HR manager right here. So if we take a look at Medlock, already at 51%, which is what we'd like to see. So right now I'm slowly but surely gaining more and more confidence that she's not gonna rip us off, and she is in fact going to help us have a good business and maintain the relationship. Okay, so right now it's 5 o'clock and I just wanted to double check the inventory that we have. Of course we don't have a shelf, so it's not gonna come up in here. We need to get that, and just conveniently this taxi just stopped here. $36 again, not a big deal, especially considering that the scooter costs a lot more than that. We can put this here. Now we have 400 paper bags over there. So we got modern cheap clothes. So we have some pretty decent stock. We haven't gotten around to getting the clothing racks, and that is truly the next step because I just want to get this shop open. And one of you in the comments mentioned about how much you hate when you see yellow cars in the city because you mistake them for taxis. I just had like an adrenaline spike right now when I saw that car. I was thinking to myself, oh, that's so convenient, another taxi right here, but no. It was just a normal car. But there is one here, which is relatively convenient, so it's not going to be too far away, just 20 bucks. Don't mind that. We completed 10 taxi rides, so quite a good achievement there. I'm all up for the achievements. So let's just work until 8:30. Complete a full day shift. There you go, another 1.6k. This is the power that two people can have to business if they work together. So right now this is looking a bit soft. We need to restock on most of these items, and it's getting a bit hard, I'm not gonna lie. It's getting a bit hard having to maintain this balance between the two shops. Because on the one hand, I want to stock the second shop and start working there. But on the other hand, this one is selling quite well, so we also need to stock up for this one as well. But I'm only one person, and I think it would be really good if we get around to getting that warehouse and start having a logistic manager, so we can save some time rather than spending it between shops and between stock. All right, so what do we need? So modern cheap versions of clothes. So female and male, that's 2k. Do we need anything else for now? I don't think so. These ones haven't sold out yet, so we should be good. Let's place an order quickly, and there's a taxi right here. If it decides to wait for us, fast in, fast out, drop this here. It should auto-populate everything, and then just need to get over to the Peterson and Son. Sorry, I kept calling it Anderson. Didn't realize it wasn't that. And in here, let's get a couple of these. So two clothing racks, four of these. I can only, oh, it's 4 out of 4. Okay, and let's do a few of each. So we need that. I think we got the cash register and the shopping baskets. I might be wrong. Yeah, we got the cash register in the cleaning station, so that's good. So the changing room, we have space for one more item, and I'm not quite sure what that should be. Do we have... yeah, we have a stack of shopping baskets, so we don't need that anymore. I guess we could get another changing room. It's not gonna make a difference because we're locked at 20. And maybe just another clothing rack, and that's it. That should be enough for now. And we still have some money left, which is always good to see. And this time around, I don't think we can afford to skip the vans and go straight for the trucks, because obviously we don't have access to any bank loans. And a truck, I think, if my memory doesn't betray me, was around 300k, which is quite the amount. And the vans are way less than that, but we'll see how that goes. And it's, in the meantime, let us get this store ready to open. It's already nighttime, which means it's going to be another very good day. There we go, $800. And the loss compared to the previous day is probably from the lack of items that we had, because we needed to restock. And we received a new message from City Workforce. I guess that's the other HR manager. So we got the stock. What we need is the storage shelves. That was one of the latest items that we needed. And now that we have a bit more cash, we can actually get more clothing racks along with it. So the storage shelf is right here at the back. Quite expensive at 1.2k, but it is what it is. And I believe we got 3 if I'm not mistaken. But of course, since we haven't assigned anything to it, we won't see it. So let's get another 6. I mean, another 3. So in total we have 6. And with that, we'd almost spent all of our money. But I believe tomorrow we might be able to open up the shop. Okay, so we have just enough space to put a few more items in there. Let's put the storage shelf here at the back, maybe on this wall. Why not? So we got 4, and let's do it this way. Okay, perfect. Now we just need to stock everything in here, and we need to make a few assignments. So what do we have in stock? So we've got modern, cheap and expensive variety of clothing, basically. That's pretty much what we have. So modern cheap, and that was the male version. We gonna go with a female version as well. Modern expensive, we don't have anything for the male. We got female instead. It's always a pain to set up these items. Game likes to go for anything but what you actually need to select. Well, I think we got everything here. The modern cheap male version of clothes is the one that's bottlenecking us, because we only have 1 rack. So let's make that change here. If we do that, now we're up to 20, which is what we love to see. Before we do any sort of shifts in this building, we need to do 2 things. First one is to go to the supermarket, which is this one, and it's open 24/7, and stock up on some food. We're slowly running out. And the second thing is that we need to either move the bed to our second shop or get another one. I might just move it. And I'm thinking if I should get a second employee now for the first shop so it can be independently run, or should I just have it open for half of the day? Haven't decided yet. Another 1,000, well made. So let's see if Anderson Recruitment can find us somebody that's good enough for our first business. Need a customer service full time. I'll go for 2, and the reason why I go for 2 is that I'd like to have another one in our second shop, and then we can do the split and have it open 24/7. I think that will be a good idea, and in that way we will maximize the profits. At the same time, I want to make sure that we're as efficient as we can with what we can afford, with the profits that we can make, because the next step is acquiring that warehouse, and those shelves are costing us a lot of money. Just out of curiosity, I think there might be a few here in this shop. No, they only have the small ones. Let's see, maybe here in the appliance store. That's also the small one. Do they not have the... Yeah, there you go, pallet shelves. That's 2.5k. But I think with 2 pallet shelves, so that will make it about 5k, we should be good to go, in theory. And now that our shift has ended, we can focus a bit more on the warehouses around. So we got one here that's 1.2k square foot. That's 690. How much does this cost? So daily rent is 163. If we move over here, not what I meant to do. If we go to this one, that's 131. But the reason for that is that this was a bit smaller. We don't need a huge one in the beginning, and definitely we will have to change in the future, but I think this should be enough. 690 should be more than enough, and that was just 55, right? Yeah, 71. This one was 55 daily rent, so that's really affordable for us, and it's kind of in the middle, right, in between the shops. Don't think it really matters, because the drivers are gonna do it automatically at whatever time it's set. I think it was 10 a.m. if I'm not mistaken. I don't think the distance matters, but what truly matters is how much we pay for it. So I think I'm gonna go with this one, but we need more money. And since we have nothing else to do today, we might as well just go to sleep and let this decision happen tomorrow. Also, we get to see how much money we made. 1.5k, amazing. I'm really happy with the strategy we got over here. Let's not waste any time and just get this warehouse. Perfect, so now we have a warehouse as well. This is great. We're expanding so fast, I cannot even believe it. And soon we won't need to worry about stocking up these places, because we will have everything that we need constantly, and nothing's gonna stay in between us us and the beautiful, beautiful profits that we can make. Of course, we have the option of getting the delivery contracts, but I would rather skip it entirely because they cost a lot of money for something that I can do myself, which is, carrying the products from the wholesale store to here. And if I'm not mistaken, we're already out. Modern cheap male and female clothes are selling quite well, and especially since we're open for such a long time, it does make a difference in how much we gather. And since I only have 1.3k because we spent some money on that warehouse, it's not enough money to go to the wholesale store, so we need to work for one more day, and by the end of it we should have enough. Okay, so now we're up 4.6k. Do we have any candidates? Yes, we do. We got Johnny and Carlotta. So Johnny is asking for 35 and Carlotta is asking for 31. The difference between them, that Johnny wants 4 days a week, which I don't really like, while Carlotta is happy to work full time. So we're gonna go with her 100%, and then we can put Carlotta in here. We need to open up at 10, but we will be open for 14 hours. We don't have anyone cleaning the shop, and that will be me. I can do that. It's okay. I'll take the hit. And then we also need to assign it to the HR manager because we need to constantly train these people. And look at Medlock. Remember, we got her at, I think it was 45 or 47%. Now she's at 63, which is an incredible result. And the customer service overall is at 56. Again, it's pretty great. Considering that last time we did this, it was at 19. The shop needs a good clean again, and at the end of our shift, we'll go and restock it as we need to. Well, it appears that Carlotta is already working today, so what am I even doing here, right? The last thing remaining is for us to assign a uniform, and here it is. So Morris doesn't need one because she's working in the HR office. It's not client facing. Okay, well, since we have so much time on our hands, get over here. We definitely need more of the modern versions of clothes. And there's another taxi here, and everything seems to be working in our favor today. It's already 11:30, and we're not wasting the day. We just got the stock in, and it will auto-populate. It's not a problem. There we go. And most of these things have populated. We need more modern, expensive female clothes as well. Okay, so we got food. We got energy. I'm gonna be a bit sneaky and open the second store, and we'll see how much profits we make at the end of it, because I'm just so excited to just get this open. Okay, so let's temporarily open it. We also need to set up a schedule. 8 hours is good enough. We can start working here. Did we sell anything? Yeah, we did. We sold quite a few items. That's good. And I don't think we did any changes in pricing. Yeah, we did not. So that can be 135. This can be 60. This can be 60 as well. Because Murray Hill can definitely afford having a bit more than any other place. Do we have any other prospects? No, we're still with Johnny. Johnny only wants 4 days a week, so can't really grant that wish. I need somebody in 24/7. Days are passing quickly. And let's check out the profits. 2.1k. That's what we love to see. Do a bit of a clean. And now I just want to check the prices for the vans. We'll also need drivers, which doesn't really help with the cost effectiveness of this whole thing, but nothing else I can do. How the game is played. I can't remember how much this was. Oh, it's just 8,000.
Oh, it's just 8,000. Was around 300k.
I had the impression that it was more like 45,000, but it wouldn't make no sense. And look at these are 98,000, not 300k. I think 300,000 was the loan I got to get these two. It's been a while since I've done this without the help of a bank. So look at that, reach a weekly income of 10,000 for one business. That's an achievement I'm proud of. Since there's literally nothing else that I can do, let's go ahead and work for a few days in our second shop and try to make as much money as we can, because we need to get to that 8k and then hire a driver, hire a logistic manager, and get the clothing stores running for themselves. And I believe that concludes today's episode, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.